Okay. So let's find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a pillow or on the floor. Good. And then take a moment here. Closing the eyes, relaxing the hands on the lap or the knees, relaxing the shoulders. And then start focusing on your breath. Slowing down the inhale and slowing down the exhale. Good, and then take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold it in and let it out. And again, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And then reach the arms up and overhead, deep breath in. And release at the chest, deep breath out. And then take a moment here. You can set an intention for your practice. All right, and then releasing the hands, open the eyes. Good. Let's make our way onto hands and knees for a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drawing the chest forward. Exhale, round the upper spine. Go your own pace here. Good, and then back to center. You can extend your left leg back, and then take your right arm in big circles. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good, and then release your hand down. Take your right foot to the outside of your mat. Pivot onto your left heel and reach your left arm up toward the ceiling. And then take your left arm by your ear. And come back to center. Back onto hands and knees. Extend the right leg back, left arm forward, up and down. Release the hand, left foot to the outside of the mat, right arm up. Right arm by your ear. And release it back down. Come into plank, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. And then push back onto hands and knees and back into downward dog. Bending the knees one at a time. Good. And then separate your legs with your feet to the outsides of your mat. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Draw the heels in. Roll all the way up. Reach the arms up and overhead as you inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees and swing the arms underneath you. Inhaling up. Exhale and swing. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale. And then release the hands, walk them forward, back into downward facing dog. And then walk the feet forward toward the hands. Inhale, lengthen into a flat back. Exhale, fold, relax the head. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands at the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank. Drop your left knee to the floor. Left foot pivots onto the outside of the mat here. Left side of the mat, good. And then again, reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. Good. This time, you're gonna lift your right leg. Try to lift it as high as you can. And then take your right arm by your right ear. So you want to try to have a nice horizontal line between your right heel and your toes, and your fingers. Maybe puff your right side a little bit. Lift that right leg just a little bit more. And exhale, release back into plank. And make your way all the way down onto the belly. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale. Lift the chest away from your mat. And reach the knuckles toward the back of the room. Good. Release your head onto the mat or the floor and grab a hold of your feet if you can. Otherwise, just bend your knees. And then push back for downward facing dog. And then bending the knees one at a time. And walk the feet forward toward the hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And come all the way up, reach the arms up in the head. Exhale, release at the chest. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. And step back, plank pose. Drop the knees down. Right foot to the outside of the mat. Extend your left leg. And when you do these, make sure you have your right shoulder and right above your right wrist. And then reach your left arm up. And now lift your left leg. Make sure your left foot is flexed. And you can look back. You should see your toes curl towards you. And then lift that left leg as high as you can and reach your left arm by your ear. Keep pushing the floor away from you with your right hand. Good. And then release back into plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Take the hands to the outside of your mat, like a spider here. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. One more time. Exhale. And push back. Downward facing dog. And bend the knees again, one at a time here. And then walk the feet forward toward the hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen into a flat back. Exhale, fold. And come all the way up. Reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to the chest. Good. Lift your left foot up, standing on your right leg. Tree pose, hands at the chest. Now reach the arms up and overhead. And release them in front of the chest. Extend your left leg back behind you. Warrior three. Good, bend your right knee, release your hands to the floor. Step your left foot back, drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the hands inside the right foot. Again, inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the hands inside. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, you're going to take your your left foot to the right of your mat. Left foot to the right side of your mat. Come onto the fingertips here. Keep your right arm inside your right leg. And inhale, reach your left arm up. Good, and then you're gonna reach your left hand all the way to the back of your, to the back of your mat. And then reach your right arm up, lift your right leg, just like we did earlier. Flex your right foot. Good, and then release it back to the front of your mat where you were, back into your lizard pose here. Hands inside of the right foot, left foot back. Good. And then press the hands, step back, plank pose, move through your vinyasa at your own pace. Good. Separate the feet nice and wide. Walk the hands back. Draw the heels in. And then roll all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower into a squat, hands at the chest. Inhale, reach high. Exhale and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Good, now inhale. Exhale, release the hands all the way down and walk your hands forward back into downward dog. Step your feet together and walk them forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen into your flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up, push your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. And then tree pose, lifting your right foot up, standing on your left leg. Tree pose here. If this is challenging, you can also release your foot at the base, right? Against the ankle or the calf. And then reach your arms up and overhead. Release them in front of the chest. Transition for warrior three. And then bend your left knee. Release the hands to the floor. And step your right foot way back. And right knee drops down. Inhale, arms up and overhead. So you're kind of coming out of the pose here. And as you exhale, release the hands and lower your hips a little bit more. And then coming back up, reach the arms up. And exhale, release the hands down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Good. Pause here. Take your right foot to the left side of your mat. Keep your left hand, left arm inside the left leg. Good. And then reaching your right arm up toward the ceiling. All right, reaching your right hand to the back of your mat, extending your left leg. Reach your left arm up and overhead, and then lifting your left leg as well. Good. And then make your way back to the front of your mat into your lizard pose, hands inside of the left foot. Good. And then plant the hands down, step back. Plank position. Move through your vinyasa, or you can come straight into downward dog. All right, inhale, right leg high. Bend the right knee and open it up. Exhale, right hand in between the right foot in between the hands. Left knee drops down. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the hands in front or inside of the right foot. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands down. One more time. Up and lower. Lift your back knee, and on your next inhale, push with your feet. Reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the arms behind you, fold forward. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. And this time, exhale, open into warrior two. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, straightening the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose, forearm to thigh, left arm by your ear. Good. Take another inhale here. Exhale, release the hands inside the right foot again, back into your There's your pose with your knee lifted. Breathe here. Good. Now take your right hand to the outside of your right foot. So both hands on either side. And then make your way into your splits position. So left leg reaches high. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend both knees, curl into a ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And just a couple more breaths here into your splits. You can pause here with your hands on the floor, or you can take your hands to your chest. So not in warrior three, but in your splits. So your belly's down towards your thigh, and your left leg reaches nice and high. All right, release the hands down. Left foot way back, step back plank. And you can take a vinyasa here, or take a little break, your choice. Good, take a deep breath in, let it out. And left leg high, bend the left knee, stack it up. And in between the hands, right knee drops down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, release the hands inside the left foot. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms back behind you, fold forward. Inhale. Fold. Inhale. Open it, warrior two. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, forearm to thigh. Right arm by your ear. Good. So try to have a nice wide stance here, lowering your hips toward the floor. Have your left knee above your left ankle. Good. Release the hands inside the left foot. Pause here for a moment. And then take your left hand to the outside of the left foot. You can heel toe that left foot a little bit more in the midline. And then we'll transition into your splits. So shift forward, right leg high. Inhale, look up. Exhale, both knees bend. Inhale, extending, looking up. Exhale, curl into a ball. Inhale. Exhale. Extend. And then pause here. Good. So you can pause here with your hands down, or you can play with your balance, taking your hands to your chest and reaching your right foot high. And then we'll release the hands down, step the right foot way back, and then step back to plank. Vinyasa or not. Good, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And then walk the feet forward toward the hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Separate your feet about hip distance and grab hold of opposite elbows. You can bend your knees deeply here. Relax your belly towards your thighs. Good, release the hands. Inhale, lengthen into your flat back. Pause here. And on your next inhale, come all the way up, reach high. Hands at the chest. Take a moment here. Good. All right. You're going to draw your left knee up towards your chest. Then slide your left hand in front of your left ankle and take it back. Reach your right arm up and make your way into dancer's pose. Good. Warrior 3, hands to the chest. Extend your left leg back. And then step all the way back into high lunge. Reach the arms up and overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward, arms back. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. And warrior 2. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose again here. Good. This time you're going to release your left hand to your left hip. Good. So keep your hip and your shoulder open. There's a tendency to kind of collapse forward when we transition into half moon pose. So you want to keep all of that open, okay? And then look down towards your right foot. And then shift. You can do kind of a half step there. Shift forward and release your right hand in front of your right foot, kind of right where it lands under your shoulder. Your left leg is lifted, but now you want to activate that leg. So you want to flex the left foot toward the left side and see if you can lift your left hip a little bit higher to really stack your hips and even take your left shoulder back a little bit more. You can pause here, you can extend your left arm up toward the ceiling. Nice. Good. And then releasing your left hand down toward the floor, squaring your hips into splits here. Take an inhale, look up. And exhale, bend your right knee, step your left foot all the way back. And then take back plank pose, vinyasa, or straight into downward dog, or into child's pose, always an option. Good. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right leg high, bend the right knee, open it up. Step it all the way forward. Left foot meets the right foot at the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen into your flat back. Exhale, unfold, relax the head. And then all the way up, reach high. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Good. Right knee lifts up. So grab hold of your right knee, draw it up toward your chest. And then slide your right hand in front of your right ankle. Dancer's pose, left arm up. Warrior 3, extend your right leg back, hands in front of your chest. And then releasing the hands down, step the right foot way back. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward and back. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Warrior 2. Inhale, arms up and overhead, straightening the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Good. Release the right hand to your right hip. Look down towards your left foot. And then make your way into half mid pose here. Yeah, so make sure your left hand is under your left shoulder. And then lift your right leg nice and high. Good. Bend your flex your right foot. And then see if you can draw that right shoulder back and extend your right arm up. Good. Very nice. We'll release the right hand down, bend the left knee, and step the right foot way back into your lunge. Good. And then step back. Plank pose. Last vinyasa. Or skip it. And then take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Left leg high, bend the left knee, open it up. All the way between the hands. Right foot meets the left foot at the front of your mat. Good, big toes touching. Bend the knees all the way till your hips come down towards your heels. And take your hands in front of your chest. Good. And then from here, see if you can release your bottom. You can use your hands, or see if you can reach your arms forward and release your bottom onto the floor. Good. All right. And now let's make our way onto your back now. When you come into your bridge pose, you have your feet right under your knees. Push into the feet, lift the hips, mid back, upper back, and then tuck your shoulders and your arms underneath you. And breathe here. Good. And then release the hips back down. Take the feet to the edges of your mat. And then take your knees from side to side like a windshield wiper, one at a time. And then take your knees all the way to the right. All the way to the right. And then you could pause here. If you're not feeling much sensation here and you want to take it deeper, you could take your right foot on top of your left knee. Just be mindful, don't force it. Good. You're going to keep your knee, your foot on top of your knee if it's there. And if it's not there, you're just going to take your knees all the way in the opposite direction. So whether the knee is on top of the ankle is on top of the knee or not, you're going to lift everything back up and then take a twist on the left side. Or you're going to take your legs to the left. And then come back to center. Your right knee is on top of your left knee. Separate your feet away from each other and draw your knees up toward your chest. All right, release it. Plant your feet back down at the edges of your mat. So your knees drop in toward one another here for a moment. And then we'll take the knees from side to side again, windshield wiper. And then we'll drop them all the way to the left and just hang out here for a bit. You can also take your left foot on top of the right knee. Check in with your back, make sure this is comfortable. All right, and then lift everything back up and take it to the right. Come back to center. Keep your left knee on top of your right knee. Separate your feet and draw your knees towards your chest. All right, release it. And then take a happy baby pose. Rubbing the outsides of your feet and moving from side to side. And anything else your body's calling for right now, feel free to honor that. And when you're ready, make your way into your final resting pose. Seated meditation or shavasana. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Allow your body to relax completely toward the floor. Relaxing the jaw, muscles around the eyes, the throat, the shoulders, the belly, the legs. And we'll start deepening the breath. Wiggling the toes and the fingertips. And start moving in ways that feel good. You can extend the arms up and overhead. And then roll them to your side. And when you're ready, make your way up into a seated position. Take a moment here to receive your practice. Then inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, release at the chest. And then bow the head to the fingertips, giving thanks to everyone for sharing your practice. Namaste. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Happy full moon.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll see you next weekend. Next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Actually, for those of you that will listen to this later on, I mentioned to the students that were there earlier that next Wednesday at 10:30, there will be 10:30 Central Time. There will be the wellness fair, and I will be talking about EFT, also called emotional freedom technique or tapping, and mindset shifts. So if you're curious to learn more about this technique, feel free to join. It'll be fun to have you guys. And let's see what else. And also, if you're curious about meditation or picking up a new meditation practice, I just published a meditation on Insight Timer about EFT also, about EFT and tapping. So feel free to check that out. Look the app, it's an application on the phone. There's also a website, Insight Timer, and you can look for Stephanie Labbé and find it. All right, I'll see you soon.